Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Men's A Finals for the Rhody Rumble, last game of the night. We got the home team, the Reptillians, representing URI, and the away team, Scotty and the Lads, representing PC. Starting lineup. First for our away team, Scotty and the Lads. Number 20, Bailey Kaminsky. Number 40, Ian Garrity. Number 41, Ryan Anthony. Number 45, Kyle Riley. Number 44, Max Acardi. Number 21, Dylan Stewart. Number 53, Ethan Jones. Number 3, Robbie Hamlin. Number 50, Pat Horahan. Number 42, Phil Gelso. Number 22, Sam Gelso. Number 41, John Hyde. Number 55, Cam McClellan. And number 1, Andrew Zarella. For the home team, the Reptillians, we've got number 34, John Bliss. Number 13, Braden Anderson. Number 14, Sam Chozik. Number 5, Brady Conlon. Number 20, Connor Gallagher. Number 0, Mason Houle. Number 40, Tommy McSparron. And number 35, Eric Zimmerman. And now, please rise and take off your caps for our national anthem.
Couldn't get rid of that ad in time. Oh, that's my ball. Hello, ladies and gentlemen watching at home. My name is Matt Wilson, and we are here in the wonderful Meade Stadium on this extremely cold November night, watching URI versus PC, the Rhody Rumble, our conclusion game of the night, as we saw PC in a Rhody split the first 2 games at 1 apiece, as they're trying to figure out who can take home this season's crown. But thankfully for you URI fans, URI is up 6-3 on Lifetime, so don't forget that. We have the Reptillians versus Scotty and the Lads, as you may recognize Scotty and the Lads from earlier in the afternoon, as they already played and won soccer, so they're looking to win their second event of the night. As Reptillians lines up, missing their quarterback Jack Hennon, we will see how this game happens without him. As quickly, that ball is thrown and not caught. Steve returns looking cold as ever. As we sit and wait for them to hike the ball. Here is the second down situation. And I can't really tell from here who's in at QB. Number 5. That would be Brady Collin. Brady Collin. What? Have fun. Brady Collin in at QB. Having a rough start here. As the Reptillians are trying to scrummage together a couple yards.
Third down, 4-yard line to gain here for the Reptillians.
Third down situation already. Yeah. As we have a third down situation. Passes it off to Mason Hool. Hool is, yes, he gets the first down. I was going to say he's short of the first, but he is not, as Hool is able to sneak past for the first down. As we have a bit of a change in our crews, as we have Sean Deedy at head ref. We have Eric Connolly at line judge, and Sean Butler over there at field judge. Shout out Sean Deedy. He is our best official here as he's going to the National Flag Football Conference later on this year, next year actually, down in Texas. So looking for a good game ref from him. As Reptillians tries to get the ball off, that ball's high up in the air, and he comes down on the other player's head. Both players went up for it there. Neither could come down with it, unfortunately. As we are waiting for the second down attempt. Quick blitz. Gets the ball. That is intercepted, and he goes down. Quick on here. Reptillians looking to be struggling without their QB, Jack Hennon. Steve is in the booth right now. He looks dead inside. How you doing, Steve? He's in a lot of pain. It's pretty cold out there. Pretty cold. As we see Scotty and the lads. Great field position. Quick rush. He is deflagged. I believe that is Connor Gallagher. Yes, it is. Connor Gallagher, known to be a menace when it comes to pass rush. I don't know what it is he does, but he always gets to the QB. Gets to him fast. He is a menace in general. That's very true, Steve. I'm going to call you out on the broadcast. As we wait to watch Scotty and the lads take their second down attempt. It is. As they get the ball out, has room, deflagged, should be short here. About a yard short of the first. Let's look down at a third down situation for Scotty and the lads. Tries to get rid of it. That is almost intercepted by Bliss. As we're now looking at a fourth down situation. Waiting for the fourth down attempt. They literally have to gain a yard. Oh, so we have jumping. Gallagher jumps a little too early, giving an easy first down there. As they get the snap. That is dropped. Butterfingers alert. Drops back. Trying to stay in the pocket. Does not get deflagged. Instead, turns into a nice 10-yard gain. I believe this is third down. I'm not entirely sure. As that ball is marked incomplete. Poorly thrown ball. Oh, no, it's not marked incomplete. It was an interception. Oh, wow. Okay. Sliding interception. Couldn't tell if that was Hool or McSparron. Was it 0? Then that was Mason Hool. That's my good friend. Campus Rec legend. With the interception there. Steve's now on the mic.
Am I?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody.
As we have a snap. Where was that going? Not to the wide receiver.
To the next zip code, Matt.
I do not disagree with you there, my friend. They are looking in shambles on offense without their quarterback today, honestly.
Well, you know, Hennon's a big part of this team.
He is a big part of this team.
We've seen him on the stage, 2 or 3 times now?
3 times.
3 times.
They've won 2 times, and they came in second, I believe. One other time.
Yeah, Jack Hennon, just an excellent athlete all around. Got a great arm, can burn you with the legs.
That's enough about someone who's not here.
He's here in our hearts.
Hucks it. That is just a well-contested ball. No one's able to come away with it. That was Zarella with the fantastic defense as the ball was intended for McSparron.
Yeah, Zarella was all over that ball, not giving him a chance to breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, man. My brain's still frozen.
Steve has been outside the whole night taking photos.
Yeah, it's what is it at right now?
It's honest work.
It's 30 degrees out here in Kingston, Rhode Island. Some nice sea breeze, nice wind chill.
I wouldn't say nice is the right word.
Yeah.
Disgusting sea breeze.
Malicious.
Gets the hike. Has Hool over the middle.
Another
Instead
bomb.
chooses to chuck it deep and cannot connect. Brady Conlon tonight struggling to find wide receivers. It's a 4th down and a far distance to go. They might just punt it. Well, I must be a clairvoyant because they are punting it. Not to toot myself on the horn or anything.
Not to toot yourself on the horn.
That is what I said, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm glad we clarified what I said.
It's cool.
That's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's cool.
No, it's great. No, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going for the punt. Oh, that's Mason Hool at the punt. Can he boot it? No, he can't. Oh, yes, he can. What was that?
Bit of a wobbler there for Mason Hool. The return by Zarella.
Zarella.
Looking good. Doubles back, trying to.
Zarella getting crazy with it. Loses a ton of yards.
Took about 10 yards off
As
that run there.
13, and Braden Anderson comes flying to grab him.
Yeah, Zarella just doing a little too much there, trying to put the team on his back. Turn a nice run into neutral gain.
That's the end of the quarter. Still 0-0. As Rhody has to walk 1 yard to figure out where the ball is being placed. It's a little goofy at that point, if you ask me.
Well, yeah, Matt, Sean's a silly, goofy guy.
He is kind of a goofy guy.
The nationally ranked goofy guy.
Yes, sir.
Nationally ranked goofball. Shout out to Sean Butler for putting the shiesty on and the stripes and getting out there and calling the game today. Wasn't planning on it, but he stepped up and took the call.
Well, actually, the only person I was planning on today was Sean Rhody because Eric Connolly got pulled out of the middle of Mackle Gym to come ref today as they eventually finally get the flags.
That's news to me. I didn't know Eric wasn't scheduled.
Eric was in the middle of GMing basketball.
When duty calls, Campus Rec answers.
Yes, sir.
That's what it's all about.
For the love of the game.
For the love of the game.
Yeah.
Yep.
As we're looking at a first down situation here. Possible first score. They've been here before, but they threw an interception last time.
Wide
no
open
interception
field,
this
space to
time.
Run.
He's got plenty of room, and that is a touchdown for Scotty and the lads.
Crosses the plane with some swagger.
Scotty and the lads trying to make URI feel silly by going for their second chip of the day. And,
yeah, it's all on the line here, Matt. It's PC and URI are tied here, 1-1.
Yes, sir.
Whoever takes his last game takes the title.
And whoever doesn't is going to be banished.
From Rhode Island.
Yes, they will all be sent to Connecticut, which is a very bad thing to happen to you. As they find a wide open man in the end zone.
Zarella hauls in the extra point.
After nearly costing them with the punt return. Shows up and makes the big play there for the extra point, making a 7-0 ball game.
Looks like the visiting lads are really settling in here. The Reptillians are still trying to find their flow without their starting quarterback.
I'm just waiting for them to put the young gun Mason Hoolin at QB.
Mason Hool. Now, here's a guy who can do just about everything on the field.
You said to make a here's a guy joke?
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't slide in right before you said it, though, so you got to slide in the frame.
Yeah, you're right. I got to slide in next time. If you're watching this game, you can see there's an abundance of beanies out there. It's a cold one. Looks like the Reptillians came prepared. We got someone out there with ear flaps.
Where do you see that?
Number 35,
Oh,
center.
yeah.
Center's rocking a nice furry hat.
Eric Zimmerman.
Eric Zimmerman clearly
Oh,
took
is
a
it
look at the
time?
weather.
Are they putting Mason Hoolin? No, they're not.
Nope.
I got my hopes up. Still
Well.
Brady Conlon in. As
Defensive-
Conlon gets to him quick. Hool with the flop. Gets the flag, though.
I don't know about you, Matt, but I can't read any of the numbers on this PC team's jerseys.
I could read
from up
Zimmerman's
here.
because it's
Because it's black and white, but yeah, whoever thought to put white on yellow.
Hey, man,
Bit
it
of a
happens to the
logistical
best
challenge.
of us. No, it happens. I mean, the last game between the red.
Oh,
with,
the
like,
red, yeah.
You couldn't see anything on the red.
The numbers were
jerseys.
like 2 millimeters wide.
They were not wide enough. We literally had to, like, at the end say who is the MVP because we couldn't tell.
Yeah, you didn't know.
Chucks it.
Deep ball.
That's picked.
Some contact on Mason Hool. Looks
No
like that's
flag
gonna
is
go
thrown now.
uncalled. They return it to about the
Reptillians
38,
are
28.
falling apart.
Absolute shambles for this Reptillians team. Again, they're without their leader. Quarterback Jack Hennon led them to a pretty decisive victory in the URI championship, but here in the Rhody Rumble, they're struggling to find an identity on the field.
I agree.
Oh,
As
is that
Scotty and the
right?
lads are really just doing whatever they want to right now.
Zarella hauls it in. Tough catch. That'll bring him to about the Let's see the spot here from Rhody. About the 24-yard line.
I was trying to figure out why I recognized that name, and it's just come to me. He used to run a hip-hop TikTok account during quarantine and was very popular. That is Zarella I'm talking about.
Really?
Yeah.
Same guy?
Same guy. Looks like he's got the same hair.
Clearly a jack of all trades here between running TikTok and playing flag football.
I know.
What can he do?
Well, we don't know if he can operate a forklift.
No, but if he could, he'd be certified. So.
If he could, he was certified at it. As we're waiting to see the snap here. Got people
in the
open.
Pocket, lets it go. Just overthrew his man a little bit. That looks like it was intended for number 22.
Which would be Sam Gelso. Reptilians are starting to have that anger set in, it looks like.
Yeah, you know, these Reptilians, they got that dog in them. They just got to find it. They got to dig down, you know.
As that's a corner shot.
Ooh, ambitious play by Zarella there, just unable to bring it in.
As we are looking at a third down situation, possibly. Honestly, not sure.
You know, third down, fourth down, what does it matter? It's all the same, all right, Matt?
Nope, it's actually very different.
Providence getting ready to line this up. Snap is up. 42
They
rolls
got
out
heads in the
right,
middle.
airs it out to the back corner. Oh,
And he
unable
drops
to keep it. He just about put that in the bread basket, but didn't come down with him.
As I'm looking to Sean Rhody to describe to me, I believe it's fourth down now.
Well, you know, Matt, I think that's a pretty safe. That's a pretty safe assumption.
Yes, it is. Reptilians fighting hard right now.
Reptilians putting up a goal line stand here, refusing to let the visiting Scotty's lads into the
Back
end zone
against the
here.
wall.
Rolling out right again. Some heavy pressure, airs it out.
That'll be incomplete. We have a turnover on downs. And we now have a situation where Reptilians could possibly go down and score before half. I apologize. I had to yawn.
Is that 55 wearing the shiesty?
I cannot tell.
I can't read it. I can't see anything out here.
Quick pass to McSparron.
Quick little gain. McSparron gets out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
55 on what team?
On the yellow. I can't read the number from here.
I can't either.
Folks, even with my perfect vision, I still can't read the numbers on these jerseys. Doing my absolute best.
You don't have perfect vision.
I do have perfect vision, actually. The viewers back home.
Wow.
Oh,
He keeps going. Flags are not coming off. He's got his arms up, waving, please.
He is not deflagged until about the 35, 36-yard line.
Looks like we might have a call, though.
Flag on the play.
As Gallagher is now the quarterback, we have a situation. It looks like a legal contact. Maybe. Honestly, don't remember.
Rhody takes him back about, that was like 10 yards.
That was a 10-yard penalty.
Yep. So that huge gain for the Reptilians turns into
A loss.
just a loss. And they're looking at just another big field and ahead of them here, trying to make a play before we go into halftime.
Gallagher with the throw.
Ooh.
That's to Hool. Hool gets it, but goes down.
Hool hauls it in, but unable to go anywhere with it. It's a gain of a couple yards.
They got a minute 25 left in the quarter. As we have a 7-0 ball game still.
Yeah, clock's ticking here, but they got some timeouts, and we'll see how they manage that clock using the out of bounds.
They're going to send that ball soaring.
Looks like that pass was intended for John Bliss, number 34, on the Reptillians.
Timeout taken here. Well, not timeout. Never mind. That was the 1 minute warning.
And we're at the 1 minute warning here. Reptilians at the 40-yard line beginning.
Reptilians looking like they're lining up to punt here.
And they are indeed
They
punting.
are indeed. Scotty and the lads backing up to about the 30-yard line to go receive this punt. We got Mason Houle taking the snap. Let's see if his punt is better than the one he had earlier. And that's a quite substantial kick. That's rolling back towards the goal line, bouncing the opposite direction. Zorella's going to take it back, pick it up about the 5-yard line. He's running in
Where
circles
is he
again.
going?
Running in circles again is Zorella, unable to turn that into a big gain.
Looks like his shirt is ripped now. See that?
Yeah, he's got a piece of shirt hanging off there. But you know, folks, it's intramurals, but it does get chippy in these championship stages. A lot on the line here. You get a T-shirt and a picture with a plaque. You get to put your name on the plaque too. So.
Yeah, you do. 30 seconds remaining. Zorella's going deep. They might hit him.
Ready to air it out. Deep ball. It's hanging up there. 50-50. Intercepted.
Looks like McSparron gets it.
Oh, they're calling it incomplete.
They're calling incomplete.
McSparron making an aggressive play on that ball, undercutting the wide receiver.
Nice interception there, which will leave 14 seconds on the clock for the Reptilians.
No interception. No interception.
Excuse me, there's no mistake. It is an incomplete pass. Timeout.
Honestly, you know, not a bad deep ball right there, Matt.
No, that was a good attempt.
Had a chance. It's tough out here. Cold air. Hands are cold. Hands are frozen. It's going to be hard to get that ball where you want it to go.
Mm-hmm.
Although, so far, not a problem for Scotty and the lads.
As they command a 7-0 lead. But one thing to keep in mind is Reptilians do get ball at half.
Yeah, that will be huge, getting that ball back and to start the first half.
As that ball just goes zimming. We have another timeout.
Just about 10 seconds before we head into halftime here. Let's see if Scotty and the lads draw up one more play. Make a crack of the end zone here. Put some more points on the board.
This is realistically their last chance because they're out of timeouts, and I highly doubt the Reptilians are going to be kind enough to give them a timeout.
Yeah, you know, Matt, I don't see that happening.
I don't either.
I don't think that's something.
This
that the
isn't
Reptilians
Madden
are gonna
against
do.
your brother in a basement.
But you know, Matt, even against my brother, I think I would. I think I'd play very cutthroat.
Well, to be honest with you,
Style.
I normally call it timeouts because I'm up by at least 30 at half against my brother. So
Got to rub it in.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, you must rub it in. Let the pain seep in. Anyways,
Yeah,
as we
yeah.
get back to this game, 10 seconds remaining. They're sending men deep.
Oh,
That's tipped.
and it looks like Scotty just misses his lad there across the middle. Unable to haul it in.
As we head into half, we'll be back in a couple minutes. 7-0.
Bro, I have a shift.
Welcome back. Sorry about that. As we are getting ready to start the second half, as we have a 7-0 game still.
Matt, I don't believe that my headphones are on.
Why?
Oh, never mind. I'm watching the levels peak when I talk.
Yeah,
and That's
exactly.
enough for me.
I
I can't
you
hear
too.
myself. I can't hear myself.
You know, Timmy was saying that earlier, and I didn't even look into fixing it, to be honest with you.
There's no like easy.
Oh, I'm sure it'd be an easy fix. I'm just not
All
doing
right,
it right now.
thanks, man. Thanks.
Can you hear me?
Appreciate that. No, I can't hear anything. Like the headphones don't work. Like I'm just
That's
talking.
lit. Good catch there. And they keep
Ooh.
going. Finally deflagged.
Taken down there by
You will just
McSparron.
like make sure those two red and black. Yeah, just make sure they're like plugged in properly.
Ugh.
Wait, yeah, no, it's fine there. It's fine, yeah. Steve's just on his own.
Yeah, I'm on my own.
Steve, our little space cadet.
Yeah, bit of a space cadet. You can say that.
That ball is tipped, but still caught by the center. Was able to take that.
Runs that down to about the 38, I'd say. Check out the spot here. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. For the first time today, I don't love URI's chances. I think that the Scotty and the lads are carrying the high that comes from their winning of the men's soccer, and they are, doubling down. As the quarterback escapes here.
Oh, finally deflagged right before the 30-yard line. Yeah, I think this team, the Scotty and the lads team, they've got a certain mental edge here going in, having already tasted the sweet taste of victory once today. Looking to do it for a second time. I think that would be the first time in Rhody Rumble history.
I would agree with that statement. As they dump it off.
Nice reception there. Picked it right off the ground.
And our head ref, Sean Dede, is calling the ball touch the ground first.
Well, if we had instant replay, this would be a great time to cut to it, but great eyes by Dede there, picking up that drop. Could have fooled me. Dancing around the pocket.
Dede might call him back in the backfield. And he is. Gallagher gets the sack.
Gallagher takes him down. Looking to keep this Reptillians team alive here. Just under 16 minutes left to go to decide whose name goes on the Rhody Rumble plaque.
You've been 17, right?
17. Folks, I'm a comm major, not a math major. There's a reason.
In theory, as a comm major, that ball is tipped.
Ooh.
And he somehow still comes down with it.
Bliss trying to make a play there, unable to knock it out of his hands. And that'll be another short game for Scotty and the lads.
Well, that's just impressive. Bliss made a great play there to stop that ball from getting caught. And they still come down with it.
He said, I'm the bus driver, and I'm taking you to school. On that one. It's an NBA Jam reference. That was Sam Gelso. If my eyes don't deceive me.
Sam's made a couple good plays.
Connor
today.
busting through that line like nobody's there and
dives
just
for
misses the flag there. Mason Hoole able to bring him down just past the line of scrimmage. The lads are moving the chains here.
Mason Hoole is wearing wrist warmers, it looks like. Or his shirt is just interestingly colored.
Mason Hoole with the wrist warmers, but surprisingly nothing around his neck or, he's only wearing a long sleeve t-shirt there. This guy must not feel the cold.
This guy must be cold-hearted.
Yeah, he's got that big, shiny metal chain around his neck. I'm sure that thing's got to be freezing right now.
That was Zarella again.
Zarella trying to dance on him, but Mason said, not today.
One thing I've learned about Zarella so far in this game is he does like to tango when it comes to when the ball's in his hands.
Sometimes a little too much. For what
It
we've
has
seen
been a
today.
detriment in the past, but sometimes, like Derek, it works.
But you know what? You're up 7-0. You see a big 0 on the scoreboard under Reptilians. You got to be feeling good if you're
You
on the
got to dance a
lads.
little.
Got to dance.
Gotta dance. Little Singing in the Rain reference for those of you who understand that at home.
Another
Most of you probably
short
not old
pass
enough for
dumped
that.
out. Bliss takes him down right before the 10-yard line. That's another gain for Sam Gelso.
We have a 3rd and goal situation.
Gelso making himself a household name on this drive.
Gotta dance. Gotta dance.
My partner Matt is now vocalizing on the mic.
Broadway medley, everybody dance. Gallagher tries to jump the snap,
Quick release.
and that ball is swatted away by Hool.
Mason Hool read that from a mile away. Unfortunately, not able to get there in time.
If only he read it from 2 miles away, then he would have probably gotten there faster.
Yeah, if he was farther away, he definitely would have gotten there faster.
Broadway rhythm, everybody dance.
Matt, it looks like we got a family connection at
The Gelso brothers.
Gelsos. Yeah, we got Phil and Sam. Phil's our quarterback.
Do you think the Gelsos know each other?
You know, I'd hope, Matt. With a name like that,
I've never heard that name before.
never heard that name before.
I believe we got a 4th down situation here.
Phil
So we got
dumps back.
Zarella with the.
goes
Whoa!
out to
A lot of
Zarella.
contact.
Zarella hauls it in with Mason Hool all over him. You got to wonder what it's like to be Mason Hool laying on the ground watching him haul that ball in over you.
That is.
Got to
brutal.
wonder if Mason's friends and family are watching this right now, having just seen that play.
Steve, let's lay off on Mason. He's a good guy.
I'm just simply empathizing with.
I don't
With
think you're
Mason in this
empathizing. I
moment
think
here.
you're pouring salt in the wound, my friend.
Well, you know, a play like that's got to feel demoralizing. You know, you're down 13-0
God.
now. They're knocking on the door again, looking for another point here. Phil airs it out. Strike to the middle of the end zone, make it 14.
Reptillians are hurt.
Reptilians finding themselves in a spot they've never been in before.
Reptillians now have a chance to either become the hero like Rango did, speaking of Reptillians, you know, struck with adversity, come back and become the hero just like Rango, or they could fail and lose. Today.
Yeah. And you know, either way, everybody's going home to a nice warm house, I think.
Everyone's
You
going to take
know,
a nice warm bath.
I think everybody's got a little
Bubbles.
victory in that. Nice bubble bath.
Bubble bath right now would be crazy.
Connor Gallagher rolling out to the right, unloads it. Unable to make the play. Pass was intended for number 0, Mason Hool, who, if anyone just saw, gave up a touchdown.
Apparently, over the Dallas Vikings game, the Cowboys are up 37-3, so CBS changed what game they were watching live on air. They literally turned it away. That is so sad. Kind of feeling how this game's going, too.
You know, not quite, Matt, but, you know, if the Reptilians fail to score here and let up another one, I'd say it's just about over.
Gallagher tosses it away. That's 35 of Zimmerman.
Zimmerman with his hat flopping everywhere.
The ear flops be flopping around.
Yeah, some could say big floppy ears.
Big floppy ears. Does he have big floppy feet?
Well, you know, Matt, I think you can definitely say his ears are floppy. I don't know if you can say his feet are floppy.
So he's not fully the Big Chungus-esque yet.
No, he's not fully chungust. He's getting there. So a nice gain for the Reptilians. They're finding themselves a little closer to the end zone, trying to find some signs of life here. Gallagher steps back, a little bit of pressure, way over McSparron there.
You know what I find quite interesting is that if you notice how Zimmerman's snapping it, he's snapping it like an actual person would snap the ball. You don't normally see that in this league. Most people just snap from the left.
Yeah, you got to wonder if that gives you an edge on your opponent, you know, facing him up,
Mm-hmm.
getting ready. I mean, you snap that ball, you're in perfect blocking stance already.
I believe this is a 3rd down situation. Not really sure, though.
Tell you what, Matt, you just can't help but wonder what this team would be looking like right now with Jack Hennon.
I can't disagree with you, my friend.
Nice little
Hool
screen
gets
out to
it.
Mason, and Hool is stripped down at just about the 36, 34. The numbers in the field are messing me up.
Yeah, I agree with that, Steven.
Gallagher starting to reinvigorate this offense.
They do have time to turn it around, but when it comes to this quarter, they only have 10 seconds.
Yeah, clock ticking on this quarter, and, probably ticking on my time in the booth. I got to get down there and take some more pictures, or else people are going to get mad at me.
Gallagher's just trying to make something on his feet.
Gallagher running frantically, able to make the play. Gets it out past the 20-yard line, and so
Almost
we're in the
to
red
the first.
zone. The
Brings it to the
Reptillians,
third.
Reptillians will start in the red zone with 10 minutes left in the game.
Oh, they did get the first. I'm silly.
Silly boy.
As the Reptillians, chance to make this game interesting. That means they would have to stop Scotty and the lads, which they have not done a great job of to this point.
Yeah, well, it's tough for the Reptillians. 30 degrees outside, they're cold-blooded creatures. It's almost, it almost
It's almost
makes
impossible.
sense. It's almost
Yeah.
impossible for these guys to really put up the fight.
No, I
They
don't
need
disagree
to.
with you. I mean,
If we could get some
normally,
heat lamps in
you
here,
know, we should have moved this game down to Texas for the weekend.
yeah, we should have had a big heat lamp over the field.
Yeah. Or just a big lamp and have a moth hanging out.
Yeah. Gallagher, taken
Loses it.
down in the pocket. It's going to be a loss of a couple yards. Not what the Reptilians are looking for here, Every play counts at the end of this stretch. They're down 2 scores. They gotta get this touchdown right here, and they got to make a stop. Watch Mason Hool at the top of your screen. Looks like he's
Gallagher trying to make something out of nothing.
Gallagher
He's got a
breaking
man all the way
out.
to the right.
Oh.
If he only could have attempted the cross body.
Well, Matt, easier said than done. That's a pretty tough pass to make. I don't even know if he saw him over there, but he did have a man wide open on the right side of the field.
Unfortunately, that ball is swatted down.
That looks like it was number 13, Braden Anderson. Great defensive play for the lads by Pat.
You didn't want to attempt
Great
the last
play
name?
by Pat. I can't read whoever
I
wrote
think
his
it's
last name.
I
Pat
think it's
H.
Aaron.
Aaron? Pat Aaron.
Something like that.
If I got
Hool
it right,
gets
let me
it.
know.
Dives
Mason
for the
Hool diving
pylon.
for the
He
pylon.
gets it.
Sean Butler and the Shiesty calling it in the back corner. Mason Hool love taps that pylon. And that's 6 on the board for the Reptillians. I told the people I was going downstairs and not commentating the last quarter, but I'm going to stay up here.
Not the whole quarter, though.
Maybe not the whole quarter, but
Maybe like another minute.
for another minute, because that was electric.
This guy's got to get back downstairs soon.
Mason Hool's going to be angry at me for not getting a picture of him diving at that pylon. Probably would have been a sick picture, but sorry, Mason. That's what happens when you give up a touchdown.
I can also attest that Steve's hands look pretty much purple right now.
Well, Matt, they looked a lot worse about 5-10 minutes ago. So,
well, isn't that the way the cookie crumbles? As Bliss gets it.
And the cookie crumbles there. Bliss takes it in.
As we have a 14-7 game, Reptillians are knocking.
Boy, this game just went from an oatmeal cookie to a freshly baked chocolate chip cookie. Am I right, Matt? Speaking of
Yeah, I
cookies,
mean, only one more step is one of those big Y sugar cookies.
I'm not familiar with the Big Y sugar cookies, but
I honestly don't remember a thing about them. I remember liking them as a kid.
I like the cookies that don't taste like anything, and there's a lot of frosting on the top of them. And
Those do.
they're really soft.
They're definitely cookies.
They're cookies.
Yeah.
They're cookies, and if you eat more than 2, you feel like you're going to throw up.
Anyways, this game is becoming more intense as we go on.
Yeah, 1-score game here. Reptilians are looking to make a stop now. They need it. Gallagher bringing the pressure on defense.
As everything's locked.
The lads hanging tight.
What a
Quarterback
play
staying in the
there.
pocket. Oh, nice play by
Zarella
Hool.
finding a way to get open.
Zarella's looking to shift on Mason Hool, but Hool says nope and grabs the flag on his way down.
I have absolutely no reason for saying this, but I just feel like Zarella's name has been popping up a bunch that he could be in the conversation for MVP.
I think definitely Zarella's had a huge impact on this game. If you don't look at his punt returns, I think you make a great case for MVP.
It's like you saying if you ignore Mason's giving up touchdown. Oh, what a sack there by Bliss!
Bliss takes him down on just about the 29-yard line.
Bliss is wobbling away. He might have had a little bit of an ankle issue there.
Well, 6 minutes left in the game and no time to take any snaps off. This is when it counts.
I know.
Reptilians looking to grit their way through the cold and 7-point deficit and take this game back here.
We wait to see it. Possible three-man blitz. Three-man blitz is trying to freak him out.
Ooh.
Zarella gets it. Who goes down?
I don't know if you saw this, Matt, but I was seeing some illegal touching on the offensive line. Looks like they're not going to call it. I did see some hands going outwards on that offensive line. That's something for our refs to look out for here.
Okay.
Just a reminder for all our viewers at home who maybe aren't familiar with our rules. We're supposed to block with our arms behind the back.
No, you can block with your arms in front. You just aren't supposed to make contact.
You can't extend. It's easier.
Steve
you don't
was
make contact with the arms behind you.
He had a short stint as a football ref. I say short because he was not good at it.
Still knowledgeable enough about the rules, though, Matt.
I feel like Steve should get back down to the field at this point.
I feel like Matt should stop telling me what to do. I'm a grown man. He's not my mommy.
Why'd you have to add that?
Well, you see, Matt, the funny part of the joke is I'm telling you I'm a grown man.
The game is going on.
The game is going on.
As we watch Scotty and the lads, 5 minutes remaining.
5 minutes, 7-point lead. They're looking to hold on. Reptilians are looking
Gallagher jumps it.
Ooh, Gallagher getting rocked on that front line.
Zarella, the only person they're willing to pass to at this point. Or is he the only person that's open? I don't know.
Call Zarella 7-11 because he is always open.
24/7.
Open 24/7. That's a cooler way of saying what I just said.
It is. That's why I said it.
That's what I was looking to say.
Got the first down.
With about 4 minutes left on the scoreboard, that's just enough time for me to walk down there, start taking some pictures, and pretend like I was there the whole time. So thank you for listening to me. Thank you, Matt, for having me on the broadcast.
Goodbye, Steve.
Goodbye.
Forever. As we get the hike here, the ball is out. Incomplete. Just under 4 minutes remaining. Scotty and the lads are driving. Reptilians looking for a stop or else their season hopes are over. Pick 6 by Mason Hool. That is what Aiden is calling right now. If Aiden is right, I will pay for his caliente tonight. I'm praying Aiden is wrong. Gallagher trying to hop the count. They get back to the QB quick, as he might go all the way. He's able to be stopped by Hool. Not until after a good pickup. About a 10-yard pickup there. They're down here. Third down situation. Scotty and the lads trying to get this touchdown here. As they chuck it deep. That ball, there's contact, and then Zarella still comes up with it. All right, well, I stand by what I said, and Zarella is definitely my MVP candidate right now. Having a spectacular game. As, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but that pretty much locks up the game, in my opinion. I mean, unless Reptilians has some crazy tricks up their sleeve, which I don't think they do, this could be over pretty quickly.
That'll bring us to the 2-minute warning here. 20-7, Scotty and the lads. 2-point conversion here.
It was just about 2 minutes remaining here. It looks like Scotty and the lads did the unthinkable. Out of bounds. What's up? Yeah, I had a feeling. All right, bye.
2 minutes left.
There's 2 minutes remaining in this game. Reptillians looking to make something out of nothing. I've seen crazier things happen in life. So it's not impossible, but it's not probable. So what does that make it? Unlikely. And anyways, this is Civics with me as we head to watch Gallagher attempt to drive his team down the field in a quick manner. Gallagher didn't even know that hike was coming. Gets it off. Finds Bliss. Bliss somehow catches it. They have up and the clock will run again very soon, but it's stopped right now as the clock continues again. As they get the ball off quickly. Deep shot. That's Hool. Hool brings it down even with the contact.
First down.
What a catch there by Hool. Two big shots there back to back by the Reptillians as the clock begins. They hike it almost immediately. End zone shot to McSparron. McSparron doesn't come down with it.
And incomplete pass there will be second down and goal.
As the Reptillians are taking their time since the clock has not started. Trying to draw up a play. Hucks it deep. Mason Hool comes down with it for his second touchdown of the day. As with 1:30 left, the Reptillians have a chance. As they're going for one here. Can Mason Hool do it? As they go for the 1-point conversion. Gallagher cross body. Finds McSparron. And we have a touchdown. Not touchdown. Point after. Because that now makes it a 14-20 game with 1:30 left. Now, realistically, this game is still within reach, but it's going to be hard for them as they only have 2 timeouts remaining and they need to have 4 stops in order to get the ball back. So we patiently watch, but this game has definitely provided for some good entertainment at home as we wait to see how Scotty and the lads lines up. They're rushing. There's a flag on the play as that goes to Sorella. We have a flag on the offense. Definitely their offensive lineman. I saw hands going out. As they're going to lose 5 yards there. Pin them back a little farther. repeat the first down.
Replay first down, right?
That honestly kind of hurts Reptilians more than it helps. As Gallagher almost gets to him. Wow, what a diving stop there by 13 of Anderson. And they call a timeout.
Screen pass for a loss there, and it'll be timeout by the Reptilians.
Reptilians have one timeout remaining. We have a second down situation. Three-man blitz. I expect the ball to go to Zarella here. Incomplete pass. They don't even have to waste one of their timeouts here. We have a third down situation here. Now you got to think, if the Reptilians can somehow stop them from gaining any yards, they're going to be forced to punt, because why would you give them the ball that close? Starting to lose feeling in my toes. I can only imagine what they're feeling down the field. Oh, bad move there on the Reptilians. So a third down situation. They better watch Zarella here. Oh, and they drop it. And with 59 seconds remaining, are they going to punt or are they going to go for it? They are punting it. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Consider me a hater, because I wrote this game off right at the 2-minute warning. And the Reptilians suddenly have a chance to tie this game. As we anxiously await the punt. That is a good boot. As the Reptilians are going to get the ball. Gallagher trying to make something out of nothing. .53 is what the officials have stated. .53 seconds remaining. Reptilians have about 45 yards to go. That's a lot of distance to cover in 45 seconds, but they've done it before, as they did it right in the 2-minute drill. As that ball is going to soar out of bounds. Reptilians do still have a timeout remaining, as there's 49 seconds for them to score. Now, realistically, if they get it to the first down here, clock will stop until the whistle, so they will have some moment to regain health. Not health, stamina. Ignore me. Scotty just playing a man deep. He's got a man cross body. He finds him. He stopped early. They're going to rush to the line. 29 seconds remaining. Gets the hike off. Good juke move there by Gallagher. As Gallagher's going to run down the sideline and get out of bounds.
Nice rush there by Gallagher to about the 26-yard line for the first down.
Good run there by Gallagher as 16 seconds left on this clock. It's really anyone's game still. As they're planning a play right now. Whole stadium is silent as we observe, waiting to see what's going to happen at the end of this game. They're bunched to the left. It's a throw. Man down. The flag is out. Hool is down. We're getting a pass interference on the defense. Which will move them inside the 20 with 10 seconds remaining.
We'll move it to first and goal for the Reptillians at about the 15-yard line here. 10 seconds remaining in the game. Another classic here for the Rhody Rumble looking like.
Ten seconds remain. This has been the longest 2 minutes of my life. Feels like an NBA game, but I'm kind of loving it at the same time. We hit the hike. Looking for a man. Incomplete. No flag.
Nice play there by Andrew Zarella. It'll be second down on goal.
Zarella is definitely our MVP if they win this game. If they don't, they might go to Hool. Reptilians have 4 seconds. They got to get this right here. Only other option is somehow get a penalty. They're calling their last timeout. They're drawing up a play here. Reptilians are talking amongst themselves. I can only imagine some sort of post-fade to Hool coming up, or McSparron. But then again, I don't know. My heart's beating here, ladies and gentlemen, as we watch the potential final play of the game. Oh, there's contact, and that's going to be an untimed down. Wow. Pass interference on the last play of the game. The Reptilians having the chance to tie it up. Reptilians will have to go about 10 yards here. Man, I don't even know what's going on at this point. Whoever comes out with the victory here, this is a hard-fought win. And will surely go down as a classic in the terms of Rhody Rumble. And honestly, what more could you want out of the men's A tournament? To have it literally come down to the last play. Which it did in the men's B, essentially. So, we had some good games today, and that I'm thankful for. As it looks like we're going to have a screen possibility on the right here. As I'm sure they're just going to be screaming towards Connor Gallagher, the quarterback. Oh, we got a jump, potentially. Hool. Gallagher trying to find something. Might take it himself. And he gets it! Oh my goodness gracious! Connor Gallagher puts it in his own hands and ties the game as time has already expired. Touchdown Gallagher with the rush. Tie game. Whoa. I wish you were here right now because I do not know. I want to know what my heart rate is because, wow, this has been a crazy game. And the Reptillians going for one here could win it. Wow. This has been a classic. No way around it. Why is the EMS coming our way? Thank goodness. I had me worried for a second. A 1-yard attempt. The Reptillians for all the glory. What will happen? Gallagher takes it. Heavy pressure. Oh, he loses it. And we're headed to overtime. Wow. I did not think we'd be heading overtime right now. And neither did my stomach, unfortunately. So for those of you at home wondering, we do a college overtime. In the aspect that each team, I believe, will get it from the 20 or the 25. I don't remember off the top of my head. And have the attempt to score. Back and forth until one cannot. Zarella's coming off the field. That is not a good thing. As our Providence MVP is looking to get checked up on. I would agree with that. It looks like, yeah, probably the turf. No, it's Nick B. And the campus rec photographer showing up for the last minute of the game. That is an interesting strategy if I've ever seen one. That's what I was saying, the photographer. Yeah. I don't know, some photographer for campus rec. I don't know his name. Using a flash, which is also an interesting strategy, is that flash will help with nothing. The what? The middle pylons are set up back more so if someone catches it, they can still tiptoe there. Essentially, it's just I don't necessarily know the reasoning. I just know that's why we've done it the entire 4 years I've been here. I think Sean does it for like safety wise. I don't necessarily know if that. I don't know. As we have both teams going over the overtime rules down there, waiting to see what will go down in this game. So we have a Scotty and the Lads Reptillians 2020 matchup to decide who wins Fall Rhody Rumble, as both URI and Providence has a win. So, needless to say, this is pretty interesting. Both teams walking off the field. As the officials talk to each other. That's what it appears to be, as we're just waiting. As we begin here, the Reptilians will start with the ball, which means they get to define the pace. Looks like they only have about 10 yards to go. 4 downs to do it.
We'll now begin overtime here with college football team rules, and the Reptilians will start with the ball.
Back and forth, back and forth. As we wait to see what the Reptilians' magic can do. They're riding the adrenaline from tying the game late. As Gallagher looks confused when the ball gets snapped to him. Trying to get rid of the ball. Throws it away to Hool. Hool's in. Grabs the ball. As they move up. 5 yards. Reptilians looking to strike here early. Can they get it in? And they call it a touchdown. As the Reptilians get in there. Make it 26-6 right now.
Touchdown, Reptilians, 26-6. 26-20, I'm sorry.
Looks like they'll be going for 1 here. Reptilians here. Going for 1. Gallagher takes it himself and walks in. So now it'll be 27-20 game. Scotty and the lads, same position. They know what they need to get now. So if they get this touchdown, they could get crazy and go for 2, or they could try to extend it and hope to stop them. We get the hike here. Heavy pressure. Zarella drops it. We're 2nd down right now.
Second down and goal here after the completion.
So a 2nd down opportunity here. Scotty's got Zarella, who goes up and just grabs it.
And Zarella goes up and grabs it. They'll make it 27-26.
Now, here's the question. Does Scotty go for the 2 to win it, or do they go for the 1 to tie it? And it looks like they're going for the 2. Reptilians need 1 stop here.
Looks like Scotty and the lads will be going for 2 to make this the final play of the game either way.
This play would define the champion. I'm very intrigued to see how this goes down. They literally just did 10-yard reception, too, with Zarella right there. So I wouldn't be surprised if they had another one of those drawn up right now. As they got men wide open in the middle of the field. Zarella comes down with it somehow.
And the tip drill, Zarella from
Wow.
what a play.
Zarella somehow catches that ball. And Scotty and the lads walk away champions.
Great game for both teams there. Hard-fought battle.
And I'm getting word from my people down at the bottom of the field, our MVP, to no surprise, Zarella.
And MVP for tonight with the game winner, Andrew Zarella. Congratulations.
What a crazy game.
Thank you to everyone who came out tonight for the Rhody Rumble. Another great event. Congratulations to both teams on a hard-fought game.
And with that, PC, in a walk-off fashion, takes the lead for tonight's elite games at 2-1. We thank you for stopping by tonight and hope to see you next time.